What's up? What's going on? How are you doing? What are you doing? What's going on? Anybody out there this morning? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? You know, I usually come to y'all when I'm in the kitchen, and I'm in the kitchen. Late night cookie. Gonna make some pork chops tonight. So, gonna rinse them off really quick. Use this so I can damp them and they get out the water. But yeah, so what's going on, my people? Who's up with you, girl? Anybody out there in YouTube land? Anybody out there in YouTube land? Use up all my paper towels. Use some of these napkins. Rinse them off so I can get ready to season. Got a couple of simple pork chops. About to go down. Put them over here on my baking tray. I'm gonna bake these. So yeah. A couple of more. But yeah, how's everybody doing? Everybody getting ready for the storm? Everybody getting ready for the storm? I know they said storm coming my way, storm coming your way. See how I'm feeling about the storm, so I'm just gonna make me something to eat, you know. So yeah, we're gonna pack these dry so we can get them seasoned, you know, like so. Yeah, I got about 5 of them up here. That I'm gonna bake real quick. And the rest of them, I might make tomorrow. And you know, ain't nothing like a good fried pork chop. So I still got more. And I'm gonna put those up. And I'm getting ready to season these up. I said I'm gonna make me some baked pork chops. Some apple honey baked pork chops actually. But yeah. So what y'all got going on this evening? Got them on my baking tray already. Position these so they can all get their own little steaks up here. Got the oven already on. And these are nice thin chops, so it shouldn't take me too long. So, got them over here. Wash my hand again real quick. Start to grab some season on. Grab some seasonings so we can get them to taste like something. I was at the store. I should have got more pepper. Feel like my pepper trying to get low, y'all. Feel like my pepper trying to get low. Let me bring it on over closer here the way I'm at. See if I could take it down a notch. Think that might be a little better. So y'all can see. Alright. So So I like my little avocado. Put a little avocado oil up on here. And we gonna go in with some seasonings. So like I said, I should have got a little bit more pepper. I guess that'll get me through the storm, y'all. So it's gonna have to, right? Those stores was crazy. Have you seen my life? I was in the store trying to get stuff. It was mad people. The sky is falling. The sky. I mean, some places it's gonna be deep, but where I'm at, it don't even be going down like that. It's probably gonna give more rain, which that does make it dangerous then because of that black ice. But the snow part, I don't think we're gonna get too much snow. What I'm making some honey bake. I bet it's gonna be better than what. Yes, that's right. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hit that subscribe button on your way coming in. Yep, grandma is cooking. So I'm making some apple honey bake pork chops. Get into that. Do your grandma make that? Do your grandma make that? And guess what? I ain't a grandma yet. How about that? I could be. My kids are old enough. I got two kids. They're technically old enough. But my baby girl, she in college. Um, so she ain't did that to her mama. And my son, he just came home from work, and he old enough. If he wanted to, thank you. And he old enough to have him a kid. He's 28, y'all. But no, I'm not a nobody's grandma yet. How about that? Some people ain't. Some people ain't, and I'm proud. I'm proud. I'm still in my beautiful 40s, y'all. Don't try me. A late 40s, but she's still in the 40s, y'all. I told my son a long time ago, can you at least wait for me to get 50? Because I personally feel like grandma should be, yes, mom, thank you. Um, I think grandma should be at least 50 plus, so they got something to add. Because when you in your 30s, you still trying to figure it out. Okay? So, no offense to anybody who is a grandma early. I just prefer not to be, and I'm thankful that I'm not yet. My time will come. And when it do come, I'm gonna have a lot to share with my kids, my grandkids. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been done lived that much of life. But slow me down. Slow me down. You know? But I'm cool with getting up there. It's a blessing to get old. That's the thing. It's a blessing to get old. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't never mad about that. And I know I'm blessed. And God got a plan for my future. So yeah, put me a little bit more avocado on this side, y'all. But grandma about to do her thing. That's so funny. I like that. I make sure I tell my kids about it. You know? And so my daughter, like I said, she's 20. She just turned 22. And my youngest son, he just turned 13, y'all. So again, as long as I got minors, I don't, I don't think I should be nobody grandma. That's how I feel. And I appreciate that they agree. You know? My daughter, she about to get ready to graduate. If you follow me on my channel, then you see that she is a senior and she graduates in May. I'm gonna sit down and do a little story time with y'all too. Not today, but maybe on my next live. And talk a little bit more about my personal life. You know what I'm saying? Since people say what they say. Maybe I give y'all some real info. But yeah. About to get these up in hell, baby. hmm And so, like I say, I'm making some apple honey, a big chops. Have you ever had some? Have you ever had some? Got me nice little red gala. About to get me a knife, so I'll cut that up. My little cutting board here. So we're gonna cut my little apple. And this gives so much flavor. This makes it so good. Jamia, you want some apples? Huh? So come get it. See, that's my baby boy right there. He loves him an apple. Where's your bowl at that you had them oranges in? He just was eating some oranges. Now he say he'll send some apples. I'm gonna give you these. I'm gonna give him these, and I'm gonna make some more. There you go. Gave that to him. Let me grab me another one. Grab another one. But yeah, guys, what's going on for your Friday night? What y'all eat? What y'all eating? Is the storm coming your way? Because that's what everybody's talking about. You know, a lot of people just feel like it's a lot of propaganda for these stores to be having y'all out there spending all their money. You know? Then once y'all leave, they be restocking them shelves. So you can come back in there again and do the same thing. But as y'all know, I cook all the time. So I'm be in the store regardless. Storm or no storm. But yeah, so we got some apples over here cut. Slide that tray over there. Let me see. Can you see? Let me see how much can you see. Can you see? Oh, maybe you can see better the opposite way. All right, so pork chops in. And we got our little apples that we gonna throw up in here. Yes, ma'am. Love me. That was actually sweet. Hey, how you doing? Sanrio, what's going on? Did you hit that subscribe on the way in? I appreciate you. Tap that like button so we can reach the masses. Yeah, that was nice and sweet. I like that. So we're just gonna add a little bit more avocado, organic, always pure avocado, and I'm about to get my little brush though, make it easier for me. Let's see what that's at. So I can brush this up. So we got my stuff here. We want to make sure nice and seasoned. So we want to brush them down. Make sure my apples get hit up, you know. And we're gonna put these in the oven. Yes. And these gonna be some kind of good. Some kind of good. So I'm gonna put here on the thing. And I'm gonna add me a little bit more garlic. And just a tad bit more. This is coarse cooking salt. And we're just gonna make sure we smear that all up in there. For that good old flavor, y'all. You see that? That's ready to roll. This ready to go up in the oven. I'm gonna back y'all up here. Now we're gonna throw that down up in here. So while that is cooking, I'm gonna grab me some sides real quick. So today I think I wanna make me I don't know if you guys eat zucchini or some squash. Might keep the plastic because the squash is kind of big. Make sure you rinse off all your vegetables. You know they grow in the ground. Ugh. Close the refrigerator before it starts leaking on me. All right. So we got that zucchini, we got that squash. Bring that back on over here. And let me get me a different knife. I got the little chef baby knife. I should be on a different cutting board because this board is a little small. But I'm gonna start with my squash. And I don't know how much I want to use. So I'll probably just use the other half back. And I can use that another time. And I'm just going to cut that in half. Cut that down. Trying to decide how big I want my pieces to be. This might be a good size. I don't want them too small. I don't want them too small. All right. So half might be good. Then I'm just gonna cut those down. Like so. And do this other half. What's the matter? I know you went upstairs with those. So you gonna make me hurt you. I ain't even say you no mind. Yeah, So we got that going together. I'm trying to decide where do I want to cook these at. I might just put these on my little grill top. I'm gonna cut that up. Grab that real quick. And yeah, let me get me a little plate to put that on. Get that out my way. And set them there. Set them there. And then we're gonna go in for the zucchini. I might use the whole zucchini. And do the same thing. Just cut that in half. And slice them down. Put them on the plate. Cut this one in half. Put them on the plate. So that should be great there. I don't know. I might just use the rest of the zucchini. The zucchini is smaller than squash. So using the whole one ain't no biggie. And I got a whole nother zucchini in there so that I can go with that other piece of squash when I decide to make that. But I want to just go ahead and get that going. And onion. We grab the onion. Alright. Got me a red onion I'm gonna add. gotta catch this bad boy before it goes bad. See the inside trying to get yellow. So we're not gonna use that part. But we will use the part that is still good. And pull out the layers that aren't. When they start turning yellow, means you on a timer. My paring knife, so I'm gonna cut myself. But you know, that's how it be. So you just pull out what's still good and use that, right? So I'm trying to decide, do I want small size? We got that. Do I want a decent size? What size should I cut these onions, guys? I might just make it all be almost the same size as my zucchini and squash. And so we just cut them like so. And that would be more than enough. All right. So I got that. Get this cleaned up. So I think I'm gonna make some rice. I already got a little rice from yesterday, but they be eating the rice down. So I'm gonna make some more, and I'm gonna use. I use onion in my rice, as you can see. So I'm making a small, probably only make 1 cup of rice. So I don't need that much of an onion. Peel off the skin and so. And for these, I need a nice small chop. I hear them pork chops doing something, y'all. See, can we spin it one more time? Get one more little hit on this side. All right. Make sure that's not the skin. So I don't want no skin. And I'm gonna make sure there's a little bit of skin, or either it's skin, or it's either trying to get bad on the inside. I got a whole new bag, onions. I usually keep them in the refrigerator, but that's the other thing about onions too. Now that you're starting to use the heat, you got to pay attention to the onions because they will start to mess up quicker than normally if the temperature is too high. All right. There we go, there we go, there we go. And we're going to get rid of this excess that we don't need. Inside of that apple, I'll figure out what I want to do with. Oop. Drop some stuff on the floor. Get the broom, sweep that up. Right this moment, just grab this stuff. Get that out of there, guys. And grab my rice. Grab my rice. And get this broom. You don't want to leave no mess. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to clean as you go. Clean as you go. Grab your dustpan. And get that up. And we're gonna put this in the trash. Was gonna show you, but it's too close to my food. So it ain't that deep. Alright, so we got that up, we got this up. So now we about to get ready to come over here and wash our rice. Do you guys wash your rice? Washing your rice takes the extra starch off. So I definitely do that. And let me grab me a measuring cup. And measuring cup. And I need a strainer. So I can strain it. And I also need a bowl. So I can wash it. All right. So I'm gonna measure out my rice. What kind of rice do you use? I use parboil most of the time for quicker cooking, hence the bar. So we're gonna go ahead. You see the cup? I don't know. We're gonna measure off some rice. Good. I want about a cup of rice. A little tap more to go. That should be good. Twist that off. Tie this up. And throw this back in the cabinet. All right, so now we got our rice measured out. And just going to wash that. You know, there's a lot of dirty grains. You know, this stuff be in a warehouse. You know how they get it all together. So it's a lot of grains that ain't no good. So you want to look for those. But most importantly, you want to get off this extra starch. See that cloudy water? I don't know if you can see it, but the water's cloudy. That's the starch. And then you start to look for any black looking grains. I take out the garbage disposal here, so it ain't that deep about me putting it in the sink. And I look for anything that don't look right with the rice. That's the other reason why I don't eat out, because you know, they just dump your rice in the pot. A lot of their rice come already cooked in the bag anyway too. So they definitely don't sit there and pick out grains. You gotta do that yourself. And I most definitely do. So like any grain that got like a little brown on it, a little black specks on it, actually little white specks on it, I get them out. And you want to make sure that you got enough. The bowl is big enough to get the rice enough room to wash. So I like nothing brown, nothing black, nothing on my rice. You got to check these pork chops in a second though. All right, so the rice is looking alright. And like I said, I don't want to see anything brown, anything black, anything on my rice. And I also want my water to come clean. And then we good to go. That just sounds like the little white pieces. I don't like the white pieces either. Like I don't want to see anything on the rice. I want it to be an even color. All right, so that's what's right. So this one I'm gonna use my strainer. And I'll drop my rice up in here. And when I do that, I'm looking again. See if I see anything I missed. See how this one down here I don't like. The other one over here I don't like. So yeah, any brown specks on the rice, I'm tossing it. Use a little water to get the rest of that off. And so I'll get a better look at it again. So there's a white piece on there I don't like. My back is trying to hurt me. Let me see. Thought I seen something I didn't like. All right. I think we good now. All right. Use a spoon. Rinse that rest of that rice off into the thing. All right. Now we're gonna drop that liquid off of there. Definitely don't want that in our rice. And sit that there, let that drain. Grab me a nice small pot. This pot has some water in it from washing. Jared! Come here. So you didn't see this? But that's what I be saying. There'll be a whole bunch of that too. It was sitting right here at the sink for you. Alright, wash that out. And we're getting ready to go make some rice, y'all. Alright, so come over here. Did I just turn that on? I think I did. Alrighty. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, good. So now let me turn this on. And get me some margarine. Well, I usually use butter rather. And butter is for cooking. Margarine is more for spreading. So we got us some butter, non-salted. Then we're gonna add this to the pan. About 2 tablespoons. I'm gonna let that melt up. Let's see, maybe I'll bring you back up. All right. So we got that. We're gonna let that melt real quick. So what I need? Yeah, 1 cup rice. Use the rest of that. And we about to take our peek at these pork chops, y'all. About to see what I want. See how they starting to bake already? So just gonna flip these over. Got them on a parchment paper. Let them do their thing. And our butter is doing its thing. That's just the pan. So you want to melt that up. Get that going. Now, while I'm doing that, I got some chicken from yesterday that I made. I made some quarter legs. And I'm about to go ahead and put these in the oven. I just didn't have enough for my oldest son. Just 2 nice pieces in there for me and my youngest son. So I said, let me go ahead and bake some pork chops so my oldest son can have some. I might eat a piece too. Who knows? All right, so we got that warming up. And then I got some rice that I made from yesterday. But I'm just making extra rice so we can all make sure we have enough. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing around here. I'm gonna make sure everybody. Oh, sound like my butter hot. Drop me these onions up in here. Get me a spoon. Because I want to sweat these onions. Yeah. And while I'm sweating them onions, guess I'm done with this. I can put my flame over here and let me make some room for my griddle. So I need this, I need that. Done with this knife. This is some water I just poured in. And we about to get ready to make our vegetables as well. So let's put this up there, and this over there. Plug that in. As soon as I get this rice going, I'm going to I think I see a piece of skin from the onion in here. So let me, it's hot. Let me get me a napkin. Got me a brown piece of skin from the onion. Y'all know what onion skin look like. Okay, onion skin. It wouldn't kill you. A little extra protein probably. But that's not what I'm going for. So I got that going. And you want these to sweat as they are. Hey, how's it going? Hola. And now I'm about to add my rice. Right up in here. Drop a little rice on the stove. So we want to mix that rice up in there. And get that going. Check my pork chops because they look like they rolling. Looking good, guys. So I'm about to turn on this griddle here. So I'm about to get ready to put my vegetables up there. And we want to make sure these do their thing. Say hola, paz, bagado. How about you hit that subscribe button? Thank you. Appreciate you. All right. This is looking good. You know, it's looking good. Get ready to add some liquid in a second. Now we got some liquid. Add a little salt. A little pepper. And we're going to get this to a nice rolling boil. On the top of my pot. And now we want to check our pork chops once again. Because I'm hearing them, guys. They doing they sizzle whizzle. And I need to make some room. I need some room, y'all. And top to my pot. Throw that on there. Let that get to rolling. Because I need something got to come out, guys. I need the space. I need the space. Let me check this chicken. Alright, chicken about right. So it's going to have to come out. So I need this to go in. And get that about good 20. Alright. So now we about to get our veggies together. Some of that avocado. And a little bit of butter. Butter, baby, butter, baby. Need some butter, baby. And we're going to take our vegetables. And we're going to get them up there. So we separate them. If you want them all to touch the heat. Alright, a little closer. Move you on in. See them veggies? And you know, we don't want no veggies that ain't got no seasoning. Who wants that, right? Who wants that? Alright. So it's looking right. Check these push ups again. Those is just about done, y'all. Sorry, guys. I just tried to step over and didn't get my leg up high enough. Same. All right. Is y'all still here? All right. Sorry, guys. I stepped on the charger cord. Uh, Trying to get over to get me some honey, baby. I almost hurt myself. All right. Turn this back on. Almost hurt myself, guys. I'm all right. Thank you. I'm all right. Thank you. Have to come get me some honey for my pork chop. So, I'm about to turn these down. I changed the light settings. Something about the light look different. So we're gonna see. Alright, so we need them to stay right there. Cause we don't want nothing overcooked. So I'm about to pull these up for here. Yeah, I'm about to get them up for here. I'm just gonna put them over here. We don't want anything overcooked. No siree, Bob. We don't want anything overcooked. Now I can eat these just by themselves. Alright. Let y'all get a good look. You want to get a look? See that? That's what you call healthy, good, and definitely not overcooked. Yeah, these are good. So we're gonna set those right there. We're gonna back you up this way so we don't have none of that happen again. While I check my stuff in the oven. Cause I'm getting the sizzle whizzle whizzle. It's sizzle whizzle whizzle. Alright. So we looking good with that. And like I said, I got these quarter legs. I'm gonna drop back in there. And my honey is brand new. So we're gonna get some of that going. Mm-hmm. That's correct. That is correct. The mundo. So I'm gonna let that sit there for a minute, guys, because as you see, I got stuff in the oven. So I am going to take a peek at my rice. And that got a little bit more time. So, what do we do in the meantime, guys? Who's still out there with me? Appreciate whoever is. Um, I'm gonna start trading up because I got the time to do it. So we put all the seasonings there. Get that out the way. Get that out the way. Got an onion left, red onion and squash. We're gonna put this away. Got that left over. Put that away. And make sure you put this blood up in the refrigerator. Don't want that to sit out. And we're gonna get ready for plating, guys. Got everything just about squared away. Some extra napkins, throw these away. Yep. These up here, out the way. Finish with this in the sink. Got a little snack. So yeah. The apple sweet. So actually, like I said, I got some rice from yesterday. I just was making more rice so my son can have some, my older son. So it probably could have been enough, I don't know. But I don't never like to where it's not enough. So I made some more. So I'm about to get ready to plate actually. Heat up some of that rice. And yeah. That's what I'm about to do. Alright, that was a cute little snack. Wash my hands. You know? Now I'm gonna look for this rice. So y'all can see what the guan keep up. So you can see what the guan. Then it's even harder probably to plate how I wanted to with fresh rice. Yeah, this was what, 2 cups of rice? I made this yesterday. But like I said, when it looked like it was enough. I probably didn't even have to make any more rice. But at least this way, I ain't gotta make nothing this weekend. And what my mother used to call you geechee, if you eat rice every day. I don't eat rice every day, but I know my sons will. So that I know. So we're gonna heat this up. Now you put a little bit of water on it, get the little fluff going. We're gonna pop this in the microwave. And I'm gonna check on my chicken. That thing hot too. That just fell apart. That's how soft that bone is. And that just fell right off. Let's see. We got that chicken from yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And instead of making you guys wait on the whole final dish, I'm just gonna go ahead and use some rice I got. Let me get me a plate. So I plate in. I do need to stick my pork chop in for just a moment. Just out the dishwasher. But yeah, what I'm gonna do, I am gonna use the older rice. It'll probably flake better anyway. Check this rice. A little warm. It can go for another minute. And we get a couple of napkins. I haven't brought my napkin holder over here. Still haven't brought a lot of stuff over here. Trying to figure out when I'm getting another truck to get the rest of my stuff. Working on that. God is working on that because I don't know how it's going to happen. So let me not try to take no credit because I don't know how nothing's happening. I'm waiting on the Lord to show me. Got a lot going on, y'all. So I'm about to set this. Turn you this way so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm about to put the take these chicken off. Throw this in. Check my rice. Probably need about another 10 minutes or so on that. So we're not gonna make y'all wait for that. And we're gonna go ahead and see how hot that rice is. Now, if it's too hot, it's not gonna want to separate. It's gonna fall apart on me. So we're gonna see what happens. If it fall apart, I still think I know what I'm gonna do with it. But when rice is too hot, it don't mold. And I always try to go for a decent presentation, guys. So yeah, it's over here. Jared. See if my son can get me a little clip of my plate. Jared. He may be able to, he may not, y'all. I gotta ask him and see, so I don't really know. Do you got any space to take a little clip of my thing? Do you got any space in your phone to take a little clip of my plate? So, like I say, guys, I don't want to hold y'all on here forever. It's already been forever. It's already been forever. But I need a little glistening on my choppy chops. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. We all spread. Just put a little bit more glaze over the top one more time. I didn't know. Alright. So while we wait for that little minute, I'll go ahead and just plate the rest, y'all. So I don't know, I might need this pot holder. This rice might be hard. It's up here me. It is hot. Alright, so let me figure out how to get things together, y'all, without burning myself. Don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. And this plate has got to be so big and heavy. Alright, so hopefully you hold still while I get you together. Hopefully, you know it's hot. So, we got that sitting there. Alright. Trying to think where I want to add my veggies at. I'll probably just circle them around. Can you turn that heat off for me? Alright. Alright, my pokey chops need to be dead, y'all. Ooh, yeah. Can you come get a, what's the name of these? Jack. Can you cook it up? Back in. Rice almost dead, y'all. The rice almost dead. Alright, y'all. Alright. Sugar, honey, ice, blood clot, tea. I said I had a plan for you. You had try to do me dirty. Ooh, it's hot. It's hot, baby. It's hot, it's hot, it's hot, it's hot, it's hot. It's fine, y'all. But that was hot. When that bowl was hot, I put it in the microwave. That was only 2 minutes, but that thing was hot. Man, just clean up for a second, boys. Presentation is everything, boys. a bunch of seasoning, but I don't want it on the sides, y'all. All right.
You want that separate?
You can. Let him get a little road shot for me, so I can put on my other channels, y'all. Bear with me. All right.
Vice versa, like shoes.
What?
I'm saying vice versa, like shoes.
That's what I thought I was doing. No, it's the same.
That way. That's what I'm saying.
The way I had it the first time.
Yeah, that way. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That way.
Okay. When you said it like I wasn't doing that.
No, I was saying
Oh,
vice versa. I was saying vice versa, but you had it the right way.
Okay. Now you're making me.
Vice versa, like shoes.
All right. But let me get this stuff on, y'all. What?
Yeah.
Hmm? Chocolate apple so parmesan. The honey got it stucky, Look, all right? Thank you. Finished product. Let me take my daggone chicken out, y'all. That rice ready too, y'all. Everything did. What's my song? Everything did, yeah. I always thought of that one. I tell you, I think I can wrong. I'm just saying, I saw here go the French split. And that is the apple honey, baked pork chops, rice pilaf, and mixed vegetables, zucchini, squash, and red onions. Y'all see it? Jamir, come here. Come here. So I had made some more rice, even though this was enough rice. I should have. Huh? Yeah, guys. So thanks for hanging in with me. Hit that subscribe. Like I said, I got more than enough rice in that pot, but wanted to make sure that my oldest son had some rice. I knew me it was enough for me and my youngest son, but I was like, oh, my meal's got to make sure it's enough. So got another fresh pot of rice. Got some pork chops. Yeah. And oh yeah, because yesterday I told you I had made those quarter legs. These are everything too. But it was only two left. So I said, let me make something so my oldest son can have something to eat too. All right, guys. So again, this is the finished plate. Hit that subscribe. I'm about to go dig in. So I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you. Come here.